Hello and welcome to the Bulletin Board Heroes here on Share Talk on Friday the 29th of June. Starting off with Echo Energy, where the shares appear to be doing what looked rather difficult even a few days ago, and that's hold above the 16 pence resistance level. Nice V-shaped bull flag here after the gap higher through the 50-day moving average. So basically it's got almost all the positives on the technical front that you could be looking for. I mean, for instance, this island bottom here, the gap down, the gap up for May and June. So with all those technical plus points, one would hope that the shares would at least head up towards the main resistance here, 24-25 pence at the top of a rising trend channel from last year over the next month or two. Stop loss at the moment, probably back below 14 pence. It'd be surprising if we went back down there again, given how good the setup appears to be at the moment. Onto a stock which is still encouraging, and it comes in the form of Nuformix. Rather horrific intraday turnaround here, the move down and then back up again. But at least it looks like it's so far a bear trap, with the shares breaking through 4p. Just filling that gap there from earlier this month and heading higher. Still on target for the 5.5 pence level, which is the top of last year's trend channel. Hopefully that can be hit over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Stop loss at this stage, probably an end of day close back below the 50-day moving average at 3.5 pence, the best on offer. Stock which has been updating the market today, also the article in the Sun regarding waste to energy for the shares. Powerhouse Energy, we had the break of the falling wedge formation at the beginning of the month, but not since then, but just a bit of a dance either side of the 50-day moving average at 0.49 pence. We still want to see really this sort of low 50s area cleared, 0.55 and more is probably what we're looking for, so that we can take the shares then up towards the 200-day moving average zone at 0.69 pence. But so far rather slow progress, if only in terms of the share price hanging around recent ranges. Onto a stock which has been one of the best performers of the recent past amongst small caps, Tern PLC. Here we're looking at more shenanigans within this broadening triangle, based above the 50-day moving average at 24.96, and really while we hold above that 50-day line, we've bounced twice above that. One would still say that the technical glass here is half full rather than half empty. Alternatively, one would probably wait now for a break of the 35 pence area before anticipating a retest of the best levels of June to date towards the 60 pence zone. One of the big successes here in terms of the Bulletin Board Heroes, and possibly rather against the odds, was or has been UK oil and gas. Took quite a lot of bravery to even discuss it as a possible bullish situation, but the chart with the falling wedge there did suggest we were looking at a bullish situation, and after several days of hanging around either side of the 50-day average at 1.42, we've seen a solid push higher. Current situation is that above the 50-day line, looking for a best case scenario target as high as the 200-day moving average at 3.12 pence. Otherwise, a retest of 2 pence plus looks to be what we're getting at the moment. The setup here probably rather similar to the one seen at Powerhouse Energy, so we'll see if Powerhouse can do the same thing in coming days and weeks. Finishing off with another star of the last month or two in the form of Versarien. Interesting that this week we've seen the stock go down to fill the bottom of that gap at 106 pence and then bounce off that, which is a classic maneuver there, something you see in the most bullish of situations. So we will assume that that is what we have here. And really, while above 106 pence, we're looking for best case scenario target here at the top of this broadening triangle as high as £2.20, which obviously sounds rather ambitious at the moment, but we are very much in that trajectory. Otherwise, obviously the initial target here, £1.40, the double top for June to date. That's it from me. More updates on Monday.